What's going on, guys? It's Black Phantom. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, I didn't upload as my normal time, but I don't really care. I'm uploading now, so it's about that time now. I have to do my other recording as well later tonight. Which I do thank you for subscribing to my other YouTube channel, though. If I can say thank you for subscribing, whoever just subscribed to this channel. Oh my god, I hate it because I'm tired. So I have an accent change. That's a very special thing to me. It's an accent change. But yeah, see, these, please do look at them. But yeah, and let's continue on though. Oh my god, I was on whatever. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to what if Black Phantom, in other words, known as my real name is Aiden, and what if I was in My Hero Academia? Now, I said before that my recording it was going to be not this type of recording again, but I haven't finished it. I want to finish the series, then go back to my normal. So I'm sorry it's delayed. I have no motivation for Deku right now. So I hate being tired right now. Now, you guys can't hear me how I'm like speaking. I have an accent change when I'm tired. I'll change through many of my accents. So so you can hear it now. I talk like that a lot when I'm tired. And then we got the another one that's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm just if you hear me say no, I'll probably correct myself, but I won't for this though. Whatever they pod, dude. Okay, so now that's back to the normal channel. What call it? This is we are going to continue off where we last left off, which was actually I'm going to pause recording so I can figure out where I last left off. Give me a second, please. Okay, I remember where I am now. So I was talking at the end of the original storyline saying how Deku actually had One for All in its better state because it's actually better, but it's in a state where Deku also has part of my quirk as well. So well he can copy up to 20 things unless he gets all for one, of course, But yeah. So Deku, I mean, I've also copied a lot of copy type quirks as well. So true, I can copy almost anything by looking at it. But say I'm in a blind scenario, I can just either figure out what their quirk is and then actually use it as advantage to nullify the power. But whatever. So hold on. Hopefully that's better. So yeah, so much fun though. So continuing where we left off was the end of the sludge villain. Okay, All Might jumps out of the sewer and is like, "Huh? What happened here? Did did you two stop this villain?" You know, Deku's like, "Yes, All Might. My friend Phantom did here." All Might's like, "Oh." Because All Might read a little bit before, a boy with a very powerful quirk that can copy anyone's quirk by looking at it. Literally, he get immortality if he finds someone with an immortal quirk. He can literally just tell Deku, "Come on, man, come on, Deku." You know, of course, you know, as I said, he's already actually found that, so he can choose when he wants to age or when he doesn't. So, say he just wants to be a kid right now, or say he wants to actually go back to being a kid, he can go back to being a kid. It's kind of like he can reverse his own time as well as go forward in it. So yeah, So, we continue on to the UA exam. I'm actually gonna stop at the USJ this time. I'm going to try. Yeah, as you know, we only have two things, and then the USJ. We have the entrance exam. No, we have three things, and then the USJ. Okay, so Deku and Phantom are training a lot. You know, Phantom's training with like his his enhancements and that, as well as like his eyes and as well as like almost everything. Well, Deku's training with and trying to find good researching up on powerful quirks. Because Deku can hold, as I said, 20 or 30 to himself. But if he gets over, he has to delete one of them from his powers. He also has one for all, so it passes down that 20 factor. But his because of that, he actually everyone who gets one for all from Deku, unless Deku gets the immortality, which is what I'm giving Phantom and everything. Yeah, so 10 months of training are up. No one messes with them. No one messes with Deku and Phantom anymore. You know, or they never mess with Phantom because Phantom copied their quirks and used them against him because yeah, he had a much more better understanding. You know, of course he's seen like a lot, so he is he usually half the time has like a search quirk on as well, a detector quirk, so like it's very easy to hear. So say he wanted to be very like he wanted to become like so here's his special move though, right? So he has the 5 transformation, he has the 10 transformation, and then he has the full transformation. So the 5 transformation, he chooses 5 of his choosing and he uses them all. To use them together. He uses that no, not no, it's 100. It's 100, it's 200, and then it's infinite. Because as long as Deku could actually see out a satellite, and he would basically have like every quirk known to mankind. Of course, he doesn't have that. But now also Deku has all for what? Well, one for all. You know, so does Phantom. You know, of course, Phantom can copy stuff twice. That's why he gave Deku less better version because he didn't want to lose his actual quirk general and just be stuck with one for all. Uh, so yeah, very amazing though. So once they're done training, the entrance exam is starting. You know, as I said, they no one messes with the two because they're like the most powerful in school. Of course, they don't brawl because everyone knows that Phantom's gonna win the fight because well, one of his abilities literally allow him just to one use water and or become slime. So literally, he can disperse himself, but he can pull himself together instantly by another ability, which makes him immortal as well. So literally, he does. It doesn't matter if he dies or not. He'll literally regrow his body parts like nothing happened. So that's how everyone knows. Oh, so they made a rule each time they were fighting. If he got into like a fatal blow, not by himself, like say Deku smashed his slime form into billions of pieces, as long as he got his head and torso together again, he was able to disband everything and then regrow everything. Now Deku has won on some occasions from that from fighting, you know, because Phantoms was training only that part. Say Aizawa's eraser power, Phantom would be training that a lot as well to make sure he can withstand the duration of it and everything. So yeah, so Very much so. Now we go to actually the start of the entrance exam. Entrance exam starts with a very nice style of art. Everything. Well, no, I'm kidding. It does start with art, but it, everyone's wondering, wait, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Why is this stuff going on? As you know, everyone's like, oh, this is well, oh my god, what is happening? What is my brain thinking? No, not that. It's everyone. Everyone's quiet because they want to listen and everything. And Deku is not cocky. Not the Phantom and Deku aren't cocky. They don't ramble a lot. They just talk a little bit, and everything. So yeah. And then we have a kid with blue hair saying, "I'm sorry to interrupt you, President Mike, but these two people are yammering." As you know, Deku's like, "Oh, okay. We'll be quiet." As Phantom's like, "No, no, 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 no. He told you shut up, Izuku. I'm not gonna let that fly. I am not going to let that fly because Phantom really cares for his friends and such. So he actually ends up using actually he ends up just stopping everything at immediate time, walks down to Ida's row, and uses one for all, and just slaps the man like I'm a corridor doing. I'm a corridor doing. Yeah. Mother, look what Dad actually brought me. Yes. So now I can get a proper night's sleep without having so much adrenaline. I mean, dopamine in my body that I can't fall asleep until I have no dopamine in my body left, and I fall asleep, and I don't get to sleep, and I have to sleep for 6 hours.
That's what I think about that.
What?
What?
But yeah, so
That's what I think about
as Phantom just goes back and sits down and everything, so you're wondering why you guys are not wondering saying I it's very I can be very unnoticed, so I put Phantom as a like catalyst for that, like something to actually be like, okay, we got something to do. I can say Phantom as that's like a code name for me. But yeah, so continuing on, you know, but before Phantom stopped time, Deku's like, Phantom, no. She's like Deku's like about to grab onto his shoulder because then actually Deku would be transported in the time stop world, you know? And like Deck actually so Phantom didn't even hit Ida that hard. It's just a shock of the impact of the wind pressure. And then he actually goes into like the exact position before like he fell and everything, or before like right before Deku was about to touch him. And there's like a 10-second after effect as Phantom's like, what? I did nothing. I just stopped time. They're like, what? You stopped time? Deku was like, no, 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 no. As Phantom was like, 5, 4, 3. Well, everyone's listening and countdown. They're all wondering what's going on. 2, 1, bam. Ida just goes up in the air, man. Like, well, no, he doesn't. He just gets smacked. Like, there's like this red mark on his cheek, like, and then like another 1 second later, he gets flung back. As we're all like, what just happened? Deku's like, not Deku, Phantom. Phantom was like, you just witnessed my quirk. My quirk name, Infinite. As you know, everyone's like, oh, that's the kid who got like said he had the most powerful quirk in the world because he can copy any quirk and without any limits, and he just has to see the person to get their quirk. So now he has everyone's quirk. He's like, yeah, I do. I also have this fun dandy quirk that I love so much. And that is this. As Phantom uses Aizawa's erasure power, yeah. Of course, he literally has the same stairs as Aizawa. Not Aizawa's son though, no. Don't know his son or his family. But maybe he's related to Aizawa, you never know. You never know. But yeah, so we go to the start of the actual entrance exam. The writing exam was done. Literally, both of them passed with flying colors because Deku, a little bit before, actually took a lot of intelligent quirks. Right now, he he made sure to actually take Bakugo's explosions though because he knew that was a good quirk. He knew it was everything. So yeah. Well, I'm actually gonna pause real quick. Give me a second, please. I paused this recording an hour ago. I've been gone for an hour, so I don't remember. No, I'm trying to record, so I won't say just say banana. Screams, just say banana. Just say banana. Literally, that's all he says. Without any context, just say banana. Whatever. So where I'm pretty sure we last left off, it was the start of the entrance exam, or the start of the fighting part of the entrance exam, the robot entrance exam part, and everything. So yeah, so Deku and Phantom were actually like they were separated in different groups. Actually, Deku being a part of the Bakugo group, and Phantom being alone. But he was he was in that area. He was in the one beside it. He was in the one beside it there. So he heard everything. Quiet down. It's 9:17. Quiet down. You better get off. You better get off my chair, cat. Cat, you're not. Okay, so yeah, we're going full screen though. Well, I'm pausing this again. Give me a second, please. There's people on my channel. We're going to continue that. We're going to continue now. I'm sorry for probably you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's nothing. But for me, they're like 5-minute breaks when I take a break. One was an hour, literally the one I got off of like a second ago. Not the one that just happened, but it should show clear cutting, pausing and resuming. The first time I paused it and resumed it, it was like an hour because I got a Polar Pop. I said bye to my dad for the weekend because I'm at my mom's, and But yes, we continue on now. So Phantom was in a different one that was right next to it. So the buses were in the same area, and Phantom specifically asked to because he'll get there in time if he could just talk to Deku. And then when President Mike starts actually talking from that, he'll go to his zone, which isn't going to take that long because this man can literally just fly basically. Literally, he's seen Hawks' ability, so he can now fly. This man can now fly like no tomorrow. So yeah, so as you know, Deku's both of them are talking to each other as well, not Bakugo's in a different one as well. Everything. So yeah, so uh, he was like, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You're not meant to be here?" As that Phantom says, I don't really care what you have to say, Mister Engine Boy. As everyone's like, "What?" He's like, "How did you know my quirk?" As Phantom's like, "Oh, that's easy. That's easy. That's easy. It's because I copied your ability. My quirk is called Infinite. It's basically this perfect copy, but it's better than the copy because I can hold unlimited and I literally can just get any ability as well. Say, but I just take them and I can get a better. I can also take them if I get just the over one for all. I mean all for one. Of course, I won't have that greed of quirks, everything. So yeah. The next what if though that I'm going to do for Deku is going to be a vigilante. So a vigilante meaning that he will kill heroes and villains. He is something in between. So he will kill both sides because they're both corrupt. But yeah, so welcome though. Of course, I'm still going as fast as possible. As President Mike's just saying, okay, time stop kid, or okay, infinite kid. I'm starting to do it now. I'm gonna start counting down now. As that Phantom's like, okay, stops time, runs to his area. Same thing normally goes for Deku, except for it's a little different because Deku actually is much more powerful. He doesn't get the backlash, so he uses one for all like nothing. Um, yeah. So, by the way, also, Phantom also didn't use his quirk for a little bit. Well, when he was a child, so because he didn't want to keep on copying his quirks. And anyways, Aizawa couldn't even deny all of his powers. I literally, Phantom could like first off deny Aizawa's just by automatically using his quirk of 100. Just but only showing one physical change, which is his eyes, which don't activate immediately. But you can okay. So when they announced, oh, that we're going to be fighting robots, everything was commenced like normal. As Deku actually Phantom starts making hand signs, and he summons a clone, multiple actually, and he changes one of their eyes to get a Pacific Eye, the Renegon eyes. Well, yeah, the Renegon eyes. Another one got plus buff enhancements. So the second one got a just different abilities in general. The third one got more abilities. So yeah. So everyone's wondering like, wait, what's happening there? Then you just have Phantom poking, sending the three clones off and creating a chair because he attended the recommendations as well. He got in, but he literally said deliberately, As he said to Nez, because he was already in, Deku already knew he was in, so he's wondering why was he doing that. So Phantom's told Nezu, okay, Nezu, so we're gonna test my skill then with these robots, and we're gonna send all of them as you can. Send your zero pointers at me and everything, and do all that. And there's like, but that's our strongest robot. As Phantom just says, make sure to leave one then. Make sure to leave one for the others. For each group, and just send me up against a lot. As actually Eraserhead's no, President Mike was like, okay, you people are in this area. I suggest you be careful because this is just for one specific student, and that is the student with the clone. I was like, what? Why does he get special thing? As they just see a like 50 zero pointers like right in the city, as they're like, what? Those are huge. Are those just the zero pointers? I wonder how large the one pointers and three pointers are. Phantom literally just projects the size of them. Phantom's like, this is the size of the other ones. The zero pointer is the strongest one, but it also costs 0 points. I already got into UA, but I still want to test my skills, so I wanted to do this. Everything. So yeah. Say banana. Say banana. Stay banana. My brother's boyfriend would ask me to say banana. I said say banana. So yeah, everyone's like, what? This kid is gonna get absolutely crushed actually literally Phantom put a handicap on himself as well. He said, I'm only going to, for each clone, use 50 of my quirk powers. As they're all like, what? As literally, a Phantom says, my quirk, this ability is mine, is known as infinite. I can do whatever I want to my heart's content as long as I see it. That's the only limitations to my power. Of course, I do have a certain ability that helps me as well. As you know, as but Deku, Phantom also says their guys' quirks are pretty interesting. As they're like, what? As you know, he actually gives one of the clones like half. So like, because there's like 50 people, and like for that, as he gives one of the clones actually all of their powers. He says, Phantom says, here we have, here's my clone that I gave all of your powers to, but you guys still have your powers. I took your powers for my own, copied them, and whatever. I have no limitation to this ability as long as I see it. Well, it's not that I see the quirk activate; it's that I see the person in general. So, say I see person Mike, or I see any of you guys, I can immediately know what your quirk is, what your quirk weakness is, what your speciality is. Say I needed something just for speed. I would probably use my speed abilities plus my time stop. Actually, like, what, you can stop time? As Phantom's like, yeah, I can stop my own time as well, and I can rewind and go forward in time for me. As he rewinds back to when he was a child, but he still speaks in everything. See, as he says, see, I can change into anything I want, from being young to being super old. As he changes back to his first thing where he was like 15, as they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, so he sends the three clones, and he chose 50 for himself as well. Now they can't be the same power though, so only one of them. So here, I'll tell you, because each of them have a eye ability. Well, I don't know what the third one would be then, but each one of them do have an eye ability. first one, the Renegon, second one actually is the Byakugan, which is going to be very annoying. And for actually, it's for Phantom. His is going to be the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. He chose a mix between literally all of them. He just did a mix between all of them. So he has like all of them. As he said, I'm only going to use one of my powers. As he just says, Susano. As this big thing just appears. It's the size of. It's like this hybrid color between literally all the colors of the Susanos. This is where my searching ability comes in, guys. Ready, ready. I want to make sure this is still plugged in. My all the colors of the Susanos. All the those are the colors of the two. So versions, more items. So Susanoo. Okay, so the Susanoo is so. Okay, so we got Itachi's Susanoo, which is orange. We got Sasuke's Susanoo. Susanoo. We got Madara Uchiha's perfect Susanoo. Yeah, we have his Susanos, and we have the we have Indra's, we have Shisui's, we have Kakashi's, we have Hagoromo. Oh wait, and that's it. So okay, then that's something I did need to look at. So yeah, it's a mix between all those colors.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Who's slow? Is make sure cat doesn't escape. Okay, so
You slow as fuck.
snow as much as I'm taking to record.
Oh shit.
It's fine. That's why I was telling everyone to be quiet. Because I'm trying to keep it down, plus the neighbors. That's why you hear me sometimes saying, be quiet. Mm. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna go back to recording now. Okay, so
Where's the dryer sheet? On the thing. Because I forgot the laundry detergent. So you had to buy laundry detergent? No.
you can still talk.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, I'm just recording, but I can't right now because everyone's talking, so no one can properly hear me from the recording. So I bet till everyone's leaving. That's why I tell a lot of people to be quiet because everyone's around here. Yeah, so I can't really talk as much.
So what do you do?
I do what ifs. what if something else were to happen instead of the actual main story of certain stories?
For like anime?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
so right now I'm actually on doing my own. What I say? What if I was in that exact anime?
He's really interesting. And he doesn't. I might watch one of your episodes. Because that's, I think.
Okay.
What, give me your channel when you're done.
Okay. But yeah, so Deku, I mean, Phantom literally just says Eternal Susanoo. He literally makes basically all the abilities of every Susanoo. As literally he just says, I can win this whole game with this one thing. I will only use my as he actually brings back the clone instead because he was like, I'm retracting this statement. I'll only use my one ability. As you know, he actually brings back every clone and basically grabs them and actually disassembles them. Pretty weird. This man literally did more than that though. Hold on. So I have an earring and it's bugging my ear right now because I might have something. So yeah, we're still going to the USJ and everything, and yeah. So as he actually just this thing has like a lot of arms, like as he actually just he fires off a shot. This has like almost every ability. It's fast because it's Shisui. It has the Totsuka Blade powers. It has the beads. Um, it has the because Madara had so many forms. He had his a lot of forms, so yeah, and everything. So he had like all those forms and everything. So he is he is a demon. Literally, everyone calls him a demon. Well, when he's done, he sends it. He literally sends it, and he sends it to Bow. He's like using the power from like the Indra Susanoo from Sasuke, which is much very powerful. As he sends it off actually, and actually, Hagoromo got his Susanoo. This just very powerful now. He just has a very powerful Susanoo. He sends the fire off as it just actually like obliterates the whole arena. As Phantom actually touches the ground again and rewinds time a lot just on that area, but not the robots. So the robots still counted as like nothing, but he destroyed them all in one blow. Everyone's like surprised at this. Deku gets out of the Susanoo, and jumps down. Everyone's like, "You demon!" As Phantom's like, "Demon, huh? I like that name." As he actually spreads demon horns a little bit, you know, tiny little demon horns. As everyone's like, as no one notices until some people notice it a little bit and be like, he really is a demon. Who are you trying to find?
Leone.
Who's Leon?
Chris.
Gone.
Okay.
So yeah, we now go to the of course we go to the entrance where Deku and Phantom went into the whatchamacallit thing. What they both went into. They were like walking together because they live by each other and everything. So yeah, well, he told Deku just to sleep in. I'll get you because he just stops time. Literally walks over there. He unpauses time. He says he wakes up Deku, and Deku grabs him as he stops time, and they both just walk to school, go into the door. Of course, they may have opened the door a little bit too early. As they open the door, but time was still frozen. They both just flick Bakugo, walk out of the door again, close the door very very slowly. They open the door very slowly though, because literally it has to be frozen. It has to be slowed down because it happens much more faster. So they have to like do it very slow for them, but it's super fast for everyone. Well, it's like a normal speed of a door opening, and then that's that. Like in a split second, actually, they're like it's gone, no one's there, and they're back at the door and everything. So yeah, so I will be replacing this one actually Hagakure because I hate to say Mineta's short. Mineta has some skill though. Hagakure, I just don't see her actually getting into 1A. It's weird. It's just weird in general, but whatever. So, you know, Gaku, I mean, Phantom activates he activates his Renegon and his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, which this thing, hold up. Ready? Ready? This is what it looks like, I think, because I'm actually going to search this up, where I'm going to show you guys. So, the Yo combined. So, hmm. Where is it? 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 There's this one. I think. Um. Hold up. Sorry. Let me just open it real quick. Sorry, this has gone to like a Naruto part of what if a little bit. Oh my god. This is so bad. That JPEG image is so bad. So if we look at that, we actually go back. It's this one, I think. This one shows. This one shows all of them, I think. I think this one's a good one because you have them all together and everything. And it's so cool. You know. So yeah, this. So put that in as his eye. That's his eye. Put plus the Renegon. Well, no, and it's so it's all the Sharingans, which means it's that circle one, but plus the Renegon, so it has like that. It's a mix between a red and a gray color. Here we go to a the col or col red and gray mix to make no mix red and gray. Hold on. There goes tones. The radar makes the tone of red from pink that at the lightest, so blush, blood, wine, garnet to wine. So it gets it gets darker to like a wine red. So darker to a wine red. As everyone's wondering, why is his eyes doing that? Not only does he do that though, he also activates Aizawa's ability, Aizawa's erasure ability. But considering how like all like the dojutsus are mixed together, we're also adding the Byakugan to this. Like all of them too. Like literally, like nothing changes with the Byakugan other than a little bit of the people. and a little bit of the tinted color, but add those on and to make it a little lighter, so it's still wine red though. It's still wine red. It's not too dark, but not too light. So yeah, so now that that's taken care of, Deku says, I'm going to sleep. I mean, Phantom says, I'm going to sleep. I need to hold all my energy at still in at once. Everyone's like, what? As you know, Deku's like, okay, 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 okay. As Phantom just falls asleep. Falls and falls asleep. Falls asleep. And then when Aizawa actually gets in, he's like, get the kid up. And as like, Deku's like, okay, sir. As like, Deku knows why he's sleeping because he'll only be waking up when the teacher tells him to wake up, and that teacher, is Aizawa, so he automatically activates his erasure, which everyone's wondering why is his eyes like that. Deku's like, oh, he activated his dojutsu. As he walks out actually, and actually Aizawa throws him the ball and says, "Here, you're the strongest of the class. Throw it." As Phantom says, "Okay, y'all should head back then. We're not gonna go through the entrance exam. We're gonna go to the beginning of the entrance exam then, because I've been recording for a while now. I'm probably gonna record. I'm gonna record it on my other channel. I'm gonna be recording on my other channel directly after this. But yeah, so yeah, so Phantom tells everyone, okay, everyone step back. He actually makes this like eye appear out of like the side of him a little bit, so like no one can notice it except for very experienced people. As it's not like it's this tiny eye. No one even notice. It's like there's this little weird hole thing in his neck. But as he's actually using Aizawa's ability to do that. As when actually Aizawa tries to erase Phantom's quirk, that doesn't work. As he summons like his half Susanoo, as he just puts it in the arrow holster and makes the arrow and sends it off. As the Susanoo was big though because of the Renegon. It was big. Plus, it had like no blind spots on it as well. It was kind of scary. Jesus. No, we're cutting it a little short. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna end it off actually by the end of the test. I need to record for my other channel as well. So, Phantom literally gets first in everything. He nails everything thanks to his powers. He breaks the scale instantly. Not only that, he for the speed, he just stops time and just gets to the end. As the timer literally said 0.0000000.000 seconds. So it wasn't even a millisecond before he actually stopped time. Oh, I'm not sure my viewers need to know that your butt's falling out. That's fine. This is what happens when you. This is going on to the not meant for kids. Will I know what this area is going into? Okay, so that's going to be it for the video, though. I am sorry if this is short for you guys. It's very long for me. I love you guys so much for watching, though. This was Black Phantom. Do subscribe to my other channel, though. That one. But subscribe to this channel, Black Phantom, the one you're on currently listening to. I love y'all so much, though, and I'll see you all next time.